Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 and I'm here with the second part to the reading. How will the blue moon affect your connection? This is for twin flames and soulmates. So how will the blue moon on Halloween affect your connection? Okay, so we've got two piles. We've got pile 1, which is the chakra cube, and I'm using the foreign Iceland ornament, and this is pile 3. Pile 4 is this organite pyramid. I think it's an EMF pyramid. And I'm using the Mystic Moon Oracles. So pick your pile and we'll get started with your messages. The chakra cube and the shell organite are made by my friend Tina at MYLADYORACLE 1111. I'll put the links down below. So let's look at your moon messages. Hold your vision. So this is about setting your intentions and manifesting what it is you truly desire for yourself moving forward. That's very important, especially at that full moon energy. It'll be very powerful. Have faith in your dreams. So never let go of your dreams. It's important to have a dream, isn't it? Because unless you have a dream, how can you make it come true? I think that's a line from a song, actually. And your commitment is being tested. So, you know, you could be going through some difficult times, or you have been going through difficult times. This is to test your commitment, maybe to yourself, or this connection maybe. Be different for all of you. So let's get your messages. We've got love language, Tower, the House, Labyrinth, Dog, Clover, Mask, Clouds, the Ship, and Letter. So we're going to clarify all these messages with the tarot. So we've got love language, social media, text or calls. So maybe you're going to hear something. If you've not heard anything for some time, it's possible you're going to get a text or a message, maybe an email, or even a letter for some of you, or a phone call. So let's clarify that. So we've got Queen of Swords. So this could be you. Maybe you're an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you're in that energy of being defensive. Is normally defensive or harsh energy. But the Queen of Swords in this energy, her sword is down. She's relaxed. She's thoughtful. So I do feel, even if you were in that energy maybe before where you were feeling quite defensive, I feel you're open now. You're open to your masculine coming forward and having a conversation with you. Then we got Tower here. Ambition, education, going within, and spiritual growth. So we got the King of Swords. So again, you could be air signs. Your masculine could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the King of Swords, again, is usually quite logical. You know, they can be quite blunt in the way they speak. But this King of Swords is very relaxed. He's on a mountaintop. He's got the owl. He's got the eagles. You know, he's got a higher view on things. He's got a higher perspective. He's relaxed. His sword is down as well. So again, this is like counterparts here. We've got the King and Queen of Swords. So a good match here. So you're both relaxed. You're both in a relaxed energy, an open energy right now, receptive energy. And we've got House moving in together. So we've got the Hermit here. So you could have both been given this quite a lot of thought. You know, maybe this is something you want both moving forward. But you've had to go within to connect to your inner wisdom, your guidance, your intuition, to see what the next step forward is in this connection. And then we've got Labyrinth, twists and turns, no shortcuts to your destination. So sometimes there's a lot of things, you know, that we have to deal with. There's, you know, forks in the road, there's detours. You know, life is not always in a straight line, is it, from A to B? There's things that come up along the way, hurdles, obstacles, whatever. So you're manoeuvring this labyrinth right now. There's no shortcuts to your destination, is what it's saying here. We've got 9 of Wands. So I do feel you're coming to at the end of a cycle. The 9s are the end of that. Feeling defensive, feeling, you know, that you've got a lot on your plate, basically. You're coming to the end. And she's got the wand there and it's lit. So she's got clarity. She knows where she wants to go next. She knows her next move, basically. And then we've got dog, best friend, loyal, loving and devoted. So the dog could represent your masculine. You want them to be in this energy, you know, your best friend, loyal, loving and devoted. And clarifying that, we've got the high priestess. Your masculine could see you as somebody who's a friend, who's loyal, loving and devoted, but also in this high priestess energy, you're very spiritual, you're very connected, a bit mystical to him. And then we've got Clover, a happy surprise. Wow, so we've got Ace of Cups. So that's beautiful. So I think there's going to be an offer of love here. It's also about self-love. Maybe you both worked on yourself to get to that point of self-love, okay? But it looks like there's an offer of love, a new beginning in love coming in for you, a happy surprise. So that's beautiful. So we've got mask, roles, projecting emotions or hiding them. So one or both of you could have been hiding behind a mask. You weren't being your authentic self. And then we've got the Fool card. So you want a fresh start. You know, you want to put that behind you. You know, you want to be your authentic self moving forward. You want to take that leap of faith. And we've got cloud, shadow and light. So I do feel you've both been working on your inner selves, balancing your emotions, your masculine, your feminine. You've both been doing that work, I feel. And we've got the 7 of Wands. So, yeah, you've been going within, you've been connecting, and I feel you've both been doing this inner work. And ship, overseas travel. So there could be travel for you. Maybe one of you is overseas right now, or this is something you could do together. And clarifying that, we've got the 10 of Wands. So I think after a difficult time of feeling burdened and overcoming obstacles, there's going to be movement ahead, a much calmer movement ahead. It reminds me of this overseas travel, reminds me a bit of the 6 of Swords, into those calmer waters. Let's clarify, why is the 10 of Wands here? Well, that's the 10 of Wands here. Wow, got the Lovers. So this is a soulmate or a twin flame connection, definitely here. And you're wanting that fresh start, you're wanting that new beginning, you want to be together. And we've got letter here, thoughtful, passionate, loving communication. There's definitely a communication coming in. And clarifying that is a Page of Pentacles. So there's an offer on its way, definite offer on its way to you. A solid offer moving forward. So that's beautiful. So let's get your other messages. We've got abundance. So there's abundance coming in here for you both. You could have been at a stalemate, but that is going to change very soon, okay? You could have been at, you know, that stalemate where neither party was taking action or communicating. Isolation. You could have both been on isolation to do your inner work, which has really helped you to move forward in this connection, I feel. Yeah, because you're both in that recovery. You're coming out of that period of isolation, that hermit mode. You know, and there's the key there. That to me is the key to a new beginning for you both. And there's spirit guiding you both in this connection. So what are your love messages? So we've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So be positive and you will attract that in for yourself. And we've seen the cards are very positive here. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So stay positive. You know, your prayers, your affirmations are working. Your visualizations will bring you back together very soon. So this could happen very soon once you decide what it is you clearly want. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. As I say, they may come from a different background, you know, from a different country, different ethnicity, a different social standing, if you like, you know, somebody quite different to your usual type. And the two of you are going to be on a retreat to spend that time together, that alone time together, to reconnect if it's a reconnection, or to really get to know each other if it's a new person coming in. So let's look at your energies for the feminine. So this is the shadow energies. We've got gilded regret. So that looks very painful, doesn't it? What she's got on her head. It's like, it reminds me of the thorn that Jesus wore, the thorn of crowns, although I don't think it is that actually, but I think it's been painful thoughts. You've had very painful thoughts going round and round in your head. You know, we've got the Queen of Swords energy there, so very much about thoughts and logic and things like that. And I feel you've had a lot of regret over what's gone on in this connection, okay? But you need to release that and let that go. Yeah, you could have had a period of low self-esteem where you sort of neglected yourself, but I do feel you've got through that period. Yeah, you could have had that feelings of sad, depression, feeling alone, but you've worked through these issues, okay? Because now you're feeling more joyful, happy, you've got your zest for life back, or you will do, you're feeling blessed, so that's a beautiful energy to be in. And you're connecting with your intuition, with your higher self. You've been doing a lot of internal work, as we said. And you're being creative, you're using your sacral chakra to be creative, to get in touch with your creativity. So that's beautiful. So what about the masculine energy? We've got peaceful among thorns. So I do feel he's had or has had a lot of negative people around him, very thorny people, if you know what I mean, very spiteful people, gossipy type of people. And for a time there, they did sway him with his decisions, with the way he saw the world. And he's detached from that. He's learning to detach from that and going within more and taking more notice of his own intuition, his own higher self, and connecting with his guides and angels, and shutting out that outside distraction and negativity that people were sapping his energy. So that's beautiful. Yeah, he could have had a fear of lack, that he didn't have enough to offer his feminine at one time. And he was feeling lonely, he was self-isolating because he was detaching from these negative people. He feels guilt, regret and shame over the way he's treated his feminine in the past. But he's getting stronger mentally, physically and emotionally. He's doing that work on himself like the feminine. You're very much mirroring each other in these energies. And he's focusing on his work right now, and he wants to do well in his career. So what other energies have we got here? So we've got, you're wanting to reconnect, have those deep chats, to share your thoughts and feelings. Yeah, you've both been within, you've both done soul searching, both of you separately. Both of you are hoping maybe one day to have a home together. And there could be a proposal coming in here for some of you, okay? And you could have connected online. There may be some message coming to you online soon, you know, like a text or an email. But some of you, there could be a commitment, a marriage coming in here, a wedding day, you know, the full commitment. So obviously this isn't going to be instant, you know, this is over time. As I say, I do feel the new moon, the full moon is a big turning point for a lot of people and a lot of connections. So we're just going to get some outcomes. So what outcomes might we get? I know we've got the wedding there for some of you. Obviously this is general reading, so just take what resonates for you, please. Spring, we've got spring for some of you. Maybe you're going to reconnect in the spring. Go on a spa weekend, a date at the park. I need space right now, so this could be one or both of you still needing to heal. We've got wedding again, so double confirmation there. Within a week, some of you could be hearing within a week. That was weird. Sorry about that. And we've got naked and waiting. And we've got within a month for some of you. So let's get some final guidance. Truth. It's important that you both share your truth with each other. This is weird. Sorry. It's important you both share your truth, speak your truth, okay? And because my throat chakra is playing up, this could have been a struggle in this connection. And then we've got trust. So you've got to learn to trust each other again. And the best way is to start off is by trusting yourselves, okay? Trust yourselves. And then build up that trust between yourselves in this connection moving forward. Okay, so there are your messages, pile 3. Thank you for watching. We'll do pile 4 now. Hello, pile 4. So you chose the blue pyramid, Organite, and the Mystic Moon Oracles. So we're going to get your moon messages. So how will this blue moon affect your connection with your twin flame or soulmate? Show the world the real you. So don't hide, you know, your authentic self. Just be yourself. And especially in the connection. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So some of you have been through a very difficult cycle here. But there's a lot of new beginnings coming in now. And don't let your past hold you back. So whatever has happened to you in the past, you know, disappointments in love, etc., disappointments in this connection, don't allow it to hold you back, okay? Just move forward and leave the past behind, like the Six of Swords energy. So we've got Metamorphosis. So we're going to clarify these messages with the tarot. So Metamorphosis is about going through a change, isn't it? Like the caterpillar that changes into the butterfly. And it takes time for these things to happen. It takes time for people to change. So clarifying Metamorphosis, we have the Lovers. So I do feel there's going to be a change in your connection. You know, this could be to do with a twin flame or a soulmate connection. Okay, it's a very strong spiritual connection. And then we've got material world, and we've got the Ace of Swords. So there could have been some difficulties with finances for one or both of you, but you're going to have clarity moving forward. You've maybe got a new way to increase your finances at this time. And then we've got settling here. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Maybe in the past, one of you or both of you settled in love. You know, you got into a relationship with somebody because you didn't want to be alone, maybe, or you had that lack of self-love, and you settled, and it didn't really work out at that time. Okay, but now with this Ace of Cups, I believe both of you have done that work on yourselves, and you now have that self-love. And we've got divine timing here. And we've got the World card. So the World card is about a new cycle beginning in your life, new opportunities coming in. So the timing is now, you know, the timing for a new cycle is now. And we've got Pride and Ego here. So we've got Seven of Cups. So maybe one or both of you had many choices before. Maybe there was a lot of people around you, like the feminine or the masculine, and you were very much in your pride and ego. You know, you were flattered by it, and it really was, it wasn't anything of any depth though. Okay, it was just that surface attraction. It didn't really go anywhere in these connections. And then we've got divine masculine. So I do feel your divine masculine is in that divine masculine energy right now. Let's clarify that. And we've got the Chariot. So there is going to be communication or movement forward very soon in this connection. And we've got compromise. We've got the Ten of Swords. So there's been, you know, very painful, you know, you've both been through very painful times. Depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. And the 10 is the end of that cycle. And you know that moving forward, you both need to compromise in this connection. And we've got Observer. So one or both of you could have been watching the other person online. And we've got the Fool card. So I feel that you're both very much wanting this new beginning, this fresh start, to take this leap of faith moving forward. Okay. And then we've got offer. So there's an offer of love here coming in. And we've got the Hangman. So there may be a slight delay with this offer, but there's an offer on its way. The Hangman is like a pause card, isn't it? It's a card of waiting. It's a card of not taking any action at this time. And he's got like the blue moon behind him here. So it could be, you know, after the blue moon that things start to move forward. And we've got conclusion. It's like you've got the key to each other's hearts, I feel here. You have that key to each other's hearts. So why is the key and the lock and key here, please? lock and key here. Yeah, you've got justice. Justice is coming in for you and this connection moving forward. And Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment coming in. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get your other messages. So perception. I do think your perception is changing over yourself and your connection with your masculine right now. You're praying, or your masculine may be praying, or you're both praying for assistance at this time. Because you could have both been feeling insecure in this connection. We've got like the devil energy here. You could have both been afraid to open your heart to love because of past disappointments. Okay. And you've got bittersweet memories of the time that you spent together. Because you had some very good times and then some very not so good times. But you're both gained in wisdom. You're tapping into your intuition, your higher self, and you've gained wisdom over this time apart. So what are your love messages? We've got past life relationship here. You have known each other before. So some of you could have recognised that you had a past life together. You may have had flashbacks or dreams or memories or that instant recognition when you met each other. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So there's a definite reconciliation on the cards for you here. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, one or both of you could have had a partner, a karmic partner, an ex-partner, and you need to let that go, you know, release that, cut the cords to that attachment. And this is a new beginning in love, okay? This could be a new person for some of you, but for some of you it's a reconciliation as we saw on the cards, okay? So take what resonates for you, but whatever love it is, whether it's new or past love, it's divinely guided. We have the angels there. And flirt a little, you know, have that light-hearted energy with each other. Don't get too serious too soon. Have that light-hearted energy together. So what messages do we have for the feminine? So these are the dark shadow. We've got envious, gluttony. I feel maybe some of the feminines were quite envious, maybe of people they know that had these relationships, connections with people. I don't think it's about food as such, although it could be for some of you. Maybe you turn to food, like comfort eating, things like that. But for some of you, it's just having that envy, seeing other people in happy relationships and really wanting that. But envy is a negative emotion, you know. Please try and release that energy, you know, cut the cords to those feelings of being envious. Be happy for other people because you will attract that in for yourself, but you have to feel it genuinely in your heart. Yeah, the feminine wants to be a lover, to be sensual and loving with somebody, to give and receive pleasure with another. She wants to be fearless and feel the fear and do it anyway, try new things, go to new places. She feels she wants that fresh start, to start out again. She knows that she's got a lot of potential. Some of you could have felt stuck in a rut and felt fearful of change. But you're in that energy of being loving, giving, supportive, and you like to give good hugs, some of you. Some of you are mums already, but you may want to be a mum moving forward. You've got that nurturing, loving, kind, supportive energy, and you may feel that you want to be a mum moving forward here. So what about the masculine energy? So this is the shadow energy, alone in the world. They could have been feeling quite alone at some point, maybe abandoned. There could have been abandonment issues here that they've had to deal with. They could have been surrounded by people but still felt alone because they didn't have that connection that they had with their feminine. You know, they felt a really deep connection with the feminine, even though they denied it, and they've not really had that connection with anyone else, and everyone else in their life was just mere acquaintances, so they felt quite lonely. Some of them could have been wearing a false mask, you know, in their lives or with their feminine, being unauthentic at the time. They could have felt unsexy, unattractive, you know, they didn't know why the feminine found them attractive, but they want that joy and happiness back in their life. And they've got in touch with their sacral chakra. They're being creative right now. They're doing whatever makes them happy with their creativity. And again, they want to be adventurous and try new things, new experiences, go to new places and get out of, you know, being stuck in a rut as well. They could be very intelligent, very logical. They could be air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They like to think things through a lot before actually acting. So that could be why there's the Hangman energy there. So what's going to happen moving forward? We've got deceit and lies here. So there could have been some deceit and lies in this connection. We did see another connection, didn't we? Release your ex. Maybe one or both of you were still connected to somebody else at the time. Obviously, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. They want to take you slow dancing. They want to be sexy with you. They felt that instant attraction with you when you met. And they want to go on an exotic honeymoon. It could be a commitment coming in, or just on an exotic holiday with you. And we had the retreat card, didn't we? So just spend that time alone. And they want to be back in your arms again. They want to hold you close. And they want you to know that you deserve love, to be loved, and they want to love you. And they want you to have faith it will all work out. So keep praying. And this is definitely a twin flame connection here. So let's get some final guidance. We're just going to get some what might happen next outcomes. And then we'll just get you some guidance in the end. So what might happen next in this connection, please? Got November, well, we're nearly into November, so that's not far away. In a few months, again, not far away. Meet at work, some of you could have met through work. We've got May. Moving together, some of you are going to want to live together. Meet each other's friends. A weekend getaway. Money coming in, I think we had the abundance card. And a candlelit meal. Dinner for two. Okay, so let's get your guidance. Spirit guide. So I do feel this connection has a spirit guide helping you, okay, assisting you on your journey. So call on this guide to help you in this connection, okay, with any concerns or worries you might have. Call on your spirit guide. And we've got reconciliation, so double confirmation again. There is a reconciliation, and we've got the full moon there in the background there. So that is a very significant turning point, I feel, for this connection, okay? So there, your message is powerful. I hope that resonated in some way. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings.